I'm from Perspective Magazine, and we're very proud and honored to be co-hosting this event with KrisSpace. I'd like to thank all of you for coming along to celebrate the launch of KrisSpace's beautiful new showroom and office here in the heart of Hong Kong. If you haven't had a chance yet to look around, please do. The design and layout was all done by KrisSpace's very talented in-house designers. Now, I would like to introduce you all to KrisSpace's leaders and management team. Starting with Mr. W.K. Yeung, founder. Miss Candy Chow, also a founder. Mr. Kelly Chow, design associate. Mr. Kelvin Lee, project director. And Mr. Alex Lam, one of the founding members of the company. And now, to officially launch the KrisSpace showroom, they will now participate in a ribbon-cutting ceremony and then a group photo. So please gather around to share the moment with us. All right, so once again, we have Mr. W.K. Yeung, Miss Candy Chow, Mr. Kelly Chow, Mr. Kelvin Lee, and Mr. Alex Lam. So are we ready? Everybody got their scissors? All right, 1, 2, and... Well done, and the showroom is now officially open. Thank you very much to KrisSpace's leaders and management team. I'd now like to invite KrisSpace founder, Miss Candy Chow, to welcome you personally and tell you more about the company's strategic direction and plans for the future. Candy?
Thank you, Susan. Actually, it's been a long time for me to speak in front of so many people. So I'm very excited now. Okay. It's our pleasure to have you join us for the KrisSpace grand opening today. It's really a special moment for us. So on behalf of KrisSpace, I would like to thank a few groups who have helped us to reach this point. First, Perspective Magazine for co-hosting the event with us today. Thank you to our clients and business partners. Building strong relationships with you is really a basis for the company. And thank you to our staff. It means a lot as we strengthen our goal to become a leading design company. Now I should switch to Cantonese to continue my speech. 講返廣東話咧，應該會好啲嘅，係啦。我背咗好耐㗎啦，頭先嗰個台詞，太耐冇試過喺咁多人面前講嘢，好刺激啊！OK， 好多謝大家今日抽時間嚟到 KrisSpace 嘅開幕酒會。KrisSpace 咧，今日其實係一個好特別嘅日子嚟嘅嚇。點解咧？因為 KrisSpace 咧啱過咗7年之癢。我哋踏入第8年啦，咁藉住今日呢個機會咧，我好想衷心咁同大家講一聲多謝，多謝我哋嘅客戶、準客戶，多謝你哋過去咁多年嘅信心同埋信任，好多謝我哋嘅合作伙伴，包括咗我哋嘅供應商、我哋嘅承建商，好多謝你哋咁多年嚟嘅支持。咁最重要啦。一定要多謝我哋一班同我哋咁多年並肩作戰、捱更抵夜嘅同事，好多謝你哋一齊對工作嘅熱誠啦，同埋努力，咁使到我哋今日做到 KrisSpace 今日呢個成績。 即係其實我都知道咧，KrisSpace 嘅老闆啦，同埋嗰個老闆娘咧，都好難頂下嘅。咁咧就但係今日嘅成績真係好衷心咁樣多謝你哋。咁希望喺嘅將來嘅日子咧，我哋繼續會有你哋嘅信心、信任、支持、熱誠、努力，咁令到 KrisSpace 做到最好。多謝 ，thank you。
Thank you very much, Candy. And thank you again to the KrisSpace team for inviting us all here to share this milestone event with them. Can I now invite KrisSpace Design Associate, Mr. Kelly Chow, to join me for a quick chat? Welcome. Okay. First of all, I'd like to ask you about the showroom itself, and perhaps you could talk a little bit about the concept and any special design features that we should pay attention to.
Okay. Well, basically, I think the showroom was sort of set up as a way to build a better relationship with the clients. Many people know, many people don't know. We used to be up in the 13th floor of an office building on Gloucester Road. So even though it was a very sort of functional, practical space, it really didn't allow us to sort of build the type of relationship that we wanted to have with the clients. So in this way, by sort of developing this sort of space, number one, we made it much more sort of accessible, it being on the street and that way, but also just in terms of how we've sort of structured the space, it's much more sort of closer to the sort of environment that we hope to develop for these clients. So as you sort of walked around, you might have noticed that the spaces are much more sort of residential and home-like. The kitchen, the sort of meeting area, the island, etc. So yes. It's something that we hope that our clients would respond to. Yes.
Well, I'm sure they will, and you are the man to ask this question. Right. What are the key elements in achieving good design?
Right, okay. I think number one, no. Cash is not a requirement for good design. But I think that clear communications, definitely being able to sort of listen to the requirements of the clients. And also, I think in terms of good design, a clear vision. I think sort of being clear about what you're trying to achieve really kind of sets the goal about and the sort of benchmark about how to go about doing the work. So
right.
Yes.
So essentially a partnership.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, and now the question which is on every designer's lips. What are the key factors to be considered in building a good relationship with the client?
Okay. Well, I think it's, as you said, it's a partnership, really. I mean, you really have to listen to what the clients are thinking about. I mean, obviously, they have engaged you as a designer because they need someone who can sort of translate what they have in their mind into something that can actually be built. So being able to listen to what they have to say, but at the same time, you bring, as a designer, your own expertise. So to be able to sort of have a dialogue that way. So it really is about good communication.
Right. So there you have it. Communication, a partnership, skill.
Absolutely.
And as Candy pointed out earlier, cash is always useful as well.
Doesn't hurt.
All right, thank you very much, Kelly.
Thank you.
And thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for being here with us this evening. Please feel free to wander around and take a closer look at everything. The KrisSpace team is, of course, on hand to answer any questions you may have. And lastly, please don't forget to collect your photographs as you leave. On behalf of KrisSpace and Perspective, thank you and good evening.